So in the spring and the fall roundups that we have, mornings generally start very early so that we can get the cows gathered before the heat of the day sets in and causes any unwarranted stress on them. Time to go to work. Part of my job today is fixing breakfast for everybody, so I got some bacon and eggs fried up and some tortillas, and we had breakfast burritos. I didn't get anyone on film eating breakfast. I'm sure they would rather not be. So what we're going to do today is we're going to... And here's why I shouldn't be on film. Gather these cows, wean the calves, sort some cows, take them where they go for the winter. We catch our horses for the day, get them saddled up and all ready to go. And as it turns out, a lot of times horses aren't morning animals also, and sometimes they can get cranky and want to try and bucky off. So once we got the kinks out of our horses, we headed out into the trap, or it's a small holding pasture where all the cattle were gathered into over the previous weeks. And as you can see, the monsoon season this year was very sparse and disappointing, and it looks like there's not a lot to eat here, but it did rain on other spots on the ranch, and that's where we're heading with the cattle after today. It's a real rough and rocky little pasture, and the cows were in just little groups of 3 or 4, and we had to kind of go hunt for them and get them thrown together. And here you can see we're starting to get bunches of them together and headed towards the headquarters where the corrals are. Once we made it to the house, we worked the herd and we sorted out cows that had little tiny calves that weren't ready to wean yet and got them out of the way so that we could work the rest of the herd. So once that was done, we got the cows and the bigger calves in a corral to where we could sort the calves off the cows and put the cows one way and get them ready to go out to winter pasture, and the calves another way and get ready to get them weaned. So the cows are separate here and ready to go to winter pasture, and the calves are here ready to get fed hay, get used to eating and on their own and taking care of themselves. And we're also going to give them vaccinations to prevent them from getting respiratory diseases during this stressful time of weaning. And these calves will be on pasture throughout the winter and then go to the feed yard in Mesa and get ready to become Killian beef here in a few months. So that's a day in the life on the ranch of the fall works or fall roundup on the ranch. Hope you enjoyed it.